As a female protagonist from a romance novel, I did my duty and spent a passionate night with the male lead until dawn, but when the system came online, it was dumbfounded. Host, what the hell are you doing? This is a wholesome redemption romance novel. The two of you are supposed to stay pure until marriage. While the male lead was fast asleep, the system panicked and wiped all his memories of me. Only then did I realize that a system error had transported me to the wrong world, and the real female protagonist of this redemption story was already standing outside the door of his dingy apartment. The next second, my wrist was seized. Ethan, whose memory had been forcibly erased, opened his eyes and stared at me coldly. Who are you? I froze, completely at a loss for words. The system was screaming in my head. I told you to leave. Now look, the male lead is awake. How are you going to explain this? I felt a little wronged and whispered back, it's not my fault. You sent me here. I thought Ethan was my target. The system's voice pitched higher. So you just slept with him? This is a crazy male lead. In the early stages, if a girl even touches his finger, he would crazy. Do you think everyone sleeps around like in your trashy romance novels? Now the male lead isn't pure anymore. What is the heroine supposed to do? I opened my mouth to argue, but the knocking on the door grew more urgent. Ethan, are you home? A gentle female voice called out. It was Sarah, the original heroine of this world line, Ethan's destined partner. Ethan frowned, his grip on my wrist loosening slightly. Sarah? He muttered the name, his expression growing more painful. He seemed to be trying hard to remember something, yet resisting it at the same time. After a moment, his expression slowly calmed. A hint of unconscious tenderness crossed his brow. Wait a second, I'm getting dressed. He raised his voice to shout through the door. Sarah's crisp laughter rang out. It's okay, I brought you breakfast. Hurry up and get ready. Didn't we agree to go sketching together? Sketching? Ethan rubbed his temples, a flicker of confusion in his eyes. He looked at the scattered sketch paper and paints on the floor. On the easel stood an unfinished painting. A woman in a white dress lay on the grass, chin in her hand, reading a book. But the woman's face was blank, yet to be painted. Ethan lowered his eyes, staring at the painting for a while. Suddenly, he turned his head to size me up. Then he spat out cold words. Take it off. I blinked, confused. Take what off? Ethan pursed his lips, pointing displeasedly at the dress I was wearing. This was the gift he gave me after our date yesterday. He worked at a convenience store for $13 an hour. I didn't know how long he had to save for it. The system shrieked again. Take it off quickly, host. That dress is the token of love between the leads. The male lead cherishes it. In the original plotline, the heroine was like a lively little sun, approaching the male lead and warming his heart. Ethan, however, remained lukewarm. Out of politeness, he gave the heroine a white dress as a birthday gift. It wasn't until he went sketching in the wild with the heroine. Ethan set up his easel to paint the scenery. The heroine in the white dress danced nearby. Ethan, while painting, inadvertently glanced over, and in that moment, fell in love forever. From then on, the heroine's unrequited crush became a mutual romance. Therefore, this white dress was crucial to both of them. With the system urging me on one side and Ethan's cold, unfamiliar gaze on the other, I was panicked to death. I scrambled to take off